Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
Also known as David Clark.
And Walter Bryant.
And we're back!
Hey! I have a cold, so you have to excuse me if I sound like Humpty.
Yeah, we just couldn't wait any longer. So, this is our top 10 best things that happened in 2014. Now, that's just our opinion, but it is correct. Before we get started, there's a new thing on the set here. This is the Gunpla shelf. And every time I complete a new model kit this year, I'm put up here. So the first one is my custom Montero. It's amazing looking. Walter won't have anything to do on the shelf because he doesn't build Gunpla because he's a heretic.
Heretic. It's one of our best.
No, this is all editing being edited out. I'm not putting this in there. Point is, so our first best thing that happened is DC on TV, all of it in its entirety.
Did you say we're gonna do a top 10 things? Best?
Yeah.
Did you?
Top 10 best things of 2014.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Like a minute ago.
Did they hear you?
They heard it. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you didn't hear it, because I didn't say it, we're doing that. But I'm pretty sure I did say it, and Walter will realize that when the video is on YouTube. But anyways, yeah, DC on TV. That was it's a really good year for DC.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, like Constantine is not my favorite thing in the world. It's taken me a little while to warm up to it because it's really complex. And to a certain degree, I like things to start out straightforward and then become complex as they go along. And this started out really complex, and then they're explaining it as they go along. But it didn't take them a year and a half to tell me something. I'm just Marvel.
2 years to get to the word Kree.
I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
DC TV, let's see, with The Flash, the first episode, we started off with him getting his powers. They said metahuman. They gave him his suit. He stopped somebody. This is all the first episode.
Yeah. Marvel.
Got a team.
Get together. Arrow was great. The Arrow Flash crossover was great.
Yeah.
Firestorm.
And they're going to do that every year.
Right? Yeah, Firestorm's on TV. We got set up for Vibe and Killer Frost. Ra's al Ghul, spoiler alert, kills Oliver Queen. That was amazing because I did not think they would do that. I thought they were either going to have him say, "Oh, you're worthy," or have him somehow get away or whatever. But no, he straight up murdered him in the face, and it was amazing. So it was a really good year for DC. Notice we're saying just DC because on TV they are king and no one else is.
Yeah, it's really true. I mean, like, look. I've tried to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I really have. And, like, when something important happens and David tells me something's happening, then I'm like, okay, I'll watch that episode.
But you don't, though.
But, I have, actually. But it took me, like, 2 months. And then, like Agent Carter, I've heard that it's okay. I've got it recorded. I will one day cannonball through all episodes of it, and then we can talk about it. But, yeah.
I actually like Agent Carter. It's pretty good. It's way better than S.H.I.E.L.D., which I never thought I would say, because I don't like things in the 50s.
But we were, But we were really, really excited about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when it first came up.
We were, because it was right after Avengers.
Yeah, and it just hasn't.
Yeah,
it hasn't done anything.
The best thing it did was lead us into Captain America 2.
Yeah,
that was it.
And really, the only thing about that was that it led us into Captain America 2. I mean,
but the cool thing is though, what happened to Captain America 2 spilled over into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That was kind of cool. Like
there's continuity there.
That was it. Oh, and Sky is somehow now awesome. After 6 months.
Oh, and after killing off another black guy.
Yeah,
because we can't just have a good black guy on a show.
No,
I mean
Walking Dead.
Every time a cool black guy shows up, another black guy's got to die. It always happens.
By the way, are you caught up in Walking Dead?
Yes, I am.
Beth, really? Come on.
Actually, I'm okay with Beth dying.
Why though? Like that though?
Yeah,
like
okay.
That
now that was a punk way to kill her.
Yeah,
but I'm okay with her being dead. The thing about Beth's death. Yeah. Okay. The thing about that is that I don't see how it happened. You know, it's like she stabbed the chick. She stabs the chick and just shoots her. I mean, but it was just like, it didn't even look like she shot her anywhere very vital.
She shot her through the head.
Well,
that's actually super vital.
You didn't pay attention to Beth. No, I'm kidding. Okay, anyway,
hey, she got better at the end.
She did. Like as a character, she actually grew a lot.
Yeah.
Way more than even Carl did.
Yeah.
Which is saying something because Carl was like 8 when the show started.
Was psycho.
Carl is psycho.
He's a psycho.
And he's a punk.
But he's
less of a punk now.
He's starting to normalize now. You know, he's like, Maybe like the initial high of hormones is wearing off. He's like, oh my god, I'm a teenager now. Oh, I'm angry.
No. All that happened was when he thought his dad was dead, he suddenly realized he was a punk kid in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, and he was like, "Oh crap, I can't do anything."
And you know what? Carl was probably the most upset that Beth was dead. I think we all know why.
Yeah.
He's like, no! Now what shall I do? Alright, so the next thing is Naruto ending. Not because we like the ending, we're just glad it's done.
Yeah.
It was a painful last 2 years.
Dude,
it got worse. And just...
his story had, again, we're all about continuity. I mean, when we sit down and write our own stories, we hammer out all the details. We talk about why it is certain things can and can't happen. We talk about the fact that since we did this in last issue, this cannot happen.
Hashtag Super Ghost. That's my entire problem with the show. Like Super Ghost, that one little hashtag describes the entirety of Naruto. It doesn't matter. Just do it.
Yeah. Like, we don't need hand signs anymore, even though they're vitally important.
You don't need a physical body to get physical energy to make chakra. You don't need to be alive. Destiny is totally a thing, even though Naruto was like, no, it's not, and then he died believing that.
I'll just give you my spirit eyes.
No, you don't get to do that, Super Ghost. No. Bad Super Ghost.
and then I mean, I know you pointed it out, but I gotta say it again. He erased the entire premise of Naruto in one issue.
And made Rock Lee just totally a loser. And then, first of all, okay, you're in a world where ninjas walk on water, can resurrect the dead. You're telling me that regenerating an arm, too much.
Yeah.
Naruto got a Zetsu arm, which is gross and disgusting, which is why he keeps it wrapped up in bandages, because it reminds him of him looking ugly and deformed. But why couldn't you just regrow it? I mean, Raikage should have had 2 arms again.
Hey, there's one panel where he did.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
but it's like Tsunade was ripped in half, and she brought herself back together. You gonna tell me you can't grow an arm? Really? The QB couldn't grow an arm back?
I'm sure he could.
He's like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, because I mean, well, if we had written it, he would have.
And Sasuke being allowed back in the village. Okay, look, if he had helped them win that last fight, and then that was the end of it, okay, you can come back on limited terms. But then you try to kill me, and you cost our future Hokage his right arm. By the way, he's right-handed, so that's a problem. So why are we letting you back in? Because Sakura wants to bang him. That's why we're letting him back in.
Which I still don't understand. I mean, she has a child with the guy who tried to murder her twice.
And he just leaves. He's like, alright, I'm done.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. Probably more than twice.
I mean, if you curse me out once, I'm done with you. He tried to murder her twice.
And it just...
And he might have tried to murder her in her sleep after he did it the first time.
Right. He's like, okay, I'm done. No, alright. But no, it just... It went downhill really quickly. And I understand that Kishimoto was tired. But they should have handed it off. But hey, Naruto's getting a part 3 with his son. Maybe it won't suck. That's all we can ask for.
It's gonna be Girl Meets World,
and you know it's going to be a long running series too. They say it's a short term, but it's going to be popular, and they're going to keep doing it. Damn. And I hope Hinata and the other housewives aren't just housewives. Like, you remember when you guys were bloodthirsty killers and you murdered people for hire? Yeah, you should still do that though.
Yeah, no, you know what? None of the women over the age of 20 in the village seem to do anything other than be housewives.
Next one. Marvel and DC's movie roadmaps till 2020.
Yeah, you know, Marvel laid out that they were going to do like 1 or 2 movies a year. Yeah. And DC said, hey, we're going to do 5 because we need to catch up with you fools.
Yeah.
And,
But Black Panther, Miss Marvel, Doctor Strange, Civil War.
Black Panther is not the first superhero black person in movies. Okay?
But he might be the first great one.
I liked Hancock.
But really though?
I liked Blade.
Yeah.
I didn't like Blades 2 and 3. Blade 2 was okay. Blade 3 was... But Blade was a good movie. And you guys just kind of wave it off. And like, yeah, no. Black Panther should be the first.
Because Blade went to jail. That's probably why.
He's a vampire slaying black guy.
He went to vampire jail. But no,
that's a little un-Disney already.
Yeah, but then DC, I don't know. Did they announce a new Green Lantern movie?
They have announced that there will be a new Green Lantern,
but not
movie,
who Green Lantern,
but not who Green Lantern is going to be.
Idris Elba wants to do it.
Idris Elba does want to do it, and let him do it.
Let him do it.
Let him do it.
Let him do it, because he'll be like epic at it. So just don't do the last guy. Okay, let Reynolds be Deadpool, and then that's it.
Okay, now, real quick, this isn't a contest. I just want to know if you people actually know out there. There was the actual first black superhero movie came out like in the early 90s. I know what it is. I'd like to know if you know what it is. So just answer in the comments down there. And if you're right, I'll tell you. And if you're not right, I'll still tell you.
We should start a point system. Can we do that? We award points, and that's how we do contests.
Then like in 6 months, whoever's yeah.
Let us know. Do you want us to institute a point system so we can ask questions every episode and see what you guys think? So yeah, let us know in the comments below. Do you want points? Because everyone wants points.
Yeah, points are cool.
Yeah, it validates you as a human being.
Plus, then you know how many points you need to win. Because I hate being like a person who knows the answer to something, but I wasn't first,
right.
So I don't get anything out
right.
of it.
Yeah. So we'll do points, and we'll figure out a way to do it. But anyways though, so yeah, there's a lot of movies coming out. I wasn't as excited for DC's as I was for Marvel, because Marvel's established that they can do it. I'm still getting over Ben Affleck. I don't accept him, and it'll probably be horrible.
I don't have that much problem with Ben Affleck anymore. As far as his acting ability, my problem with Ben Affleck was always what will be
Daredevil.
No, like he did what the script said.
Daredevil.
So Daredevil's not my problem. Daredevil was a bad movie.
Daredevil.
But my problem is that after he did Daredevil and it was a bad movie, he said, "You know what? I'm never doing another movie like this again because this was embarrassing."
And then
now he's doing
an iconic one. Yeah,
that's my problem.
Oh, Suicide Squad. I can't believe they made Will Smith Deadshot. First of all,
oh, by the way, Tom Hardy quit.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he walked off because Will Smith getting more airtime. Yeah, he's getting more time. Yeah, I heard that. But it's like, okay, first of all, I think it's really an insult to the people who play the characters on TV to cast different people in the movies.
I agree.
I know it's like a money issue, but it's very insulting to have Deadshot on TV, well established already, and then to just make Will Smith it. If you wanted to put Will Smith in, you should have made him Black Manta, and then have his son come in as Aqualad.
And I just think that you just shouldn't have done it anyway. Yeah. Like, if you're going to make Will Smith Deadshot, then just put him on Arrow as Deadshot.
Right.
And then put him in the movie as Deadshot. Yeah. And then just tie the whole thing in. Like, look, we're going to pay you $20 million for this movie, and that also is part of your TV contract.
Right.
You don't get anything extra for going up to the TV show. You're just there.
Right. I mean, it's insulting. And... and
especially to Grant Gustin,
I know,
who is awesome as the Flash.
He's a great Flash.
Dude, I've got your back. You should go on a Twitter campaign right now and say, "Leave me as the Flash."
And you know what? I think though, if they do go with their plan and they don't have him be Flash in the movies, I think as a form of protest, on the first day it comes out, no one should go see the movie. Just go see it the second day.
Yeah, because we don't want to not make it.
We still want to see it, but that first day, just to make a statement, we are upset at the Flash that at this point we have loved for 2 years. At that point when it comes out, is not the Flash.
And Greg Gustin should be out front, in front of the theater, talking about.
It'd be like, my people have come. It's like if you have them on TV and they're established, they've had their own arcs, they're doing stuff,
and they're good
at it. Continue that on.
Yeah, I mean, like, why would you put anybody but Stephen Amell up as Green Arrow if you put Green Arrow on?
Oh, that'd be a problem. Yeah, because Stephen Amell. His show started DC's dominance on TV, basically.
Yeah. So why would you do anything else other than put him up there? But then if you put him up there, you got to have Grant Gustin. You have to, because that's the Flash he knows.
Yeah, and I know it's a money thing, DC, but I can almost guarantee you, if you pay them a few more $1 million, I'm sure you'll get it back. I'm sure you're not going to be hurting for any money. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. But yeah, that's the DC stuff, Marvel stuff. On the roadmap, it's exciting. Seeing the Infinity War Part 1 and 2 teaser was cool, because for a long time, I've been telling my friends who aren't into comics about, the Infinity Gauntlet. I told them this is where it's going. There's going to be these stones. They're going to be really important. They're like, okay, whatever. They didn't get it. But when they saw Thanos' hand come like this, and they saw it, they're like, oh! Like, see, they had to wait till the whole hand was formed. When I saw the first thing of gold, I was like, yeah! Like, I knew it was already. Like, it's the Infinity Gauntlet. They're like, how you know? I'm like, give it a second. But that was exciting. I love that teaser.
And I like the design of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like, it makes a lot more sense than the comic book one.
It does. But I liked it. It was cool. Of course, Avengers 2, Age of Ultron was looking cool. Still upset that Hank Pym didn't make Ultron, and that in Ant-Man, Hank Pym is the old dude. There's no Wasp, and it's some other guy who's not smart.
There may be a Wasp. It's his daughter, though.
It's his daughter?
Yeah.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what Marvel? Y'all wrote the book. You wrote the book. You know. Okay, hold on. I'm a look. This new Ant-Man. Once Hank Pym dies, then he's gonna have to go to Tony Stark for everything.
Well, to be fair, this actually is the guy who did become an Ant-Man for a while.
Yeah, but he did not get with Wasp.
Yeah,
that's for sure. That for sure didn't happen. I remember that. I mean, it's hopefully it'll be good. I don't have any hopes for it right now because it's not. I mean, Ant-Man and Wasp are founding Avengers. That was already lame enough that they weren't included in there.
And the whole not building Ultron thing.
Because that's like Ultron's entire story revolves around Hank Pym and Wasp.
It really does, yeah.
And they're just like, no, we're good. We're just gonna go with Iron Man because Iron Man's more popular.
Because like if you build Jocasta now, why?
Yeah, why? Why? Because
the whole point of Jocasta was that
it was his version of Wasp.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I'm happy with everything. It's a big sticking point though. When I saw the teaser trailer or the actual trailer during the what do you call it? It was during some event. They showed the trailer. I watched it and I was like, I'm not happy with this, with any of this. Cause like as soon like I know what the guy's name was, and then when we went to I think Michael Douglas, we went to him and he said that his name was Hank Pym. I'm like, no, sir, no, I don't accept this. I was upset immediately. But other than that, the roadmaps look great. So I'm not happy with that. Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, yeah, now that was the surprise of 2014.
Now to me and other Guardians fans, we knew it was amazing.
Yeah, all 4 of you.
Hey, there's at least 10 of us. I know personally 9 of them. I am Groot.
No, we are Groot.
That was emotional though. He's like, we are Groot. I'm like, oh my God, Groot, no! And then he was a little stick, he was just dancing, I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. But yeah, the only problem I have with Guardians of the Galaxy was the Nova Corps, which they got 100% wrong. Like, I've never seen, like, if you're not familiar with the Nova Corps is basically Marvel's answer to the Green Lantern Corps. Like, different powers, but they fly, shoot lasers, are super fast. Nova is the human rocket. This is just some dude in a plane going, yeah! It was
and not only was it just some dude, okay, it was the dude from Step Brothers. Think about it.
I don't want to.
The main Nova Corps person they kept showing was the dude from Step Brothers.
The older guy?
Yeah, the curly-haired guy.
Dr. Steve Brule? Oh, you don't know. On Adult Swim, he had a show called Dr. Steve Brule. Yeah, I know. Point is, they got Nova's wrong. But other than the fact that they got Nova's totally wrong, and the Kree Empire was totally downplayed, and Ronan was nowhere near as powerful as he should have been, it was still a good movie.
Ronan should way underpowered.
Ronan should still be alive. That's some bullcrap. It was really good.
It was a good movie.
There's some flaws with it, but I guess they had to change it because they knew people would not know about the Nova Corps. They were probably thinking it was a ripoff of Green Lantern, which it probably is.
Yeah. I mean, there's actually a website that has a list up of like the top 10 ripoffs of each other from Marvel and DC.
Like Black Spider from DC, who is just evil Spider-Man.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's exactly evil Spider-Man. Like, I would show you, but then we would get sued by both.
Batman and Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also Batman and Iron Man.
Pretty much,
yeah.
Iron Man and Steel.
And let's not even go with mention Hyperion.
Superman in a different suit.
When I saw that, first of all, I was surprised no one got sued. And then second of all,
they all work for each other, dude.
That's true. But even Falcon was like, I think I've heard that before. He's like, no, you have no. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I've heard that story before. That exact story. The only difference is like, well, wait, my cape is to the side. I'm totally different than the other one we won't mention. But anyways, though, yeah, Guardians was pretty cool. It was a surprise for most people, not for people who are paying attention and are hardcore fans. We are Groot. Remember that. We are Groot. Also, real quick, how about them Cowboys?
They were robbed. Now, let me add an addendum to that, because we were robbed, but we were robbed by the rules. The ruling on the field, the ruling that they put down was correct.
Yeah,
it's just a sucky rule.
It was a
terrible rule.
It was a correct rule.
It's the right call, but it's a terrible rule.
Now,
and I guarantee you that rule won't exist next season. Right. But it won't matter for me now.
And I do feel the pain though, because I my entire family is we are Green Bay people. And with 2 minutes left in the game, we were like, it's over. They can't do it. And then okay. First of all, Sherman only had one arm. All right, that was bullcrap. How 44 seconds, 15 points. Why does God hate us? Why? And then it just.
Dude, I was watching. Like I didn't see the game, so I was just watching the highlights. Okay, so I'm watching the highlights, and as it gets down to the last like couple of minutes, and I was like, I don't understand why David seems to be so upset. And then it gets down to like the highlights were 11 minutes long. I get down to the last 2 minutes of highlights, and your team is destroying them. Mm-hmm, yeah. And then suddenly it's like, okay, so they got a touchdown. Big freaking whoop. Just lay down on the ball. Game's over. Then the ball bounces, hits dude in the head, and then hits the ground. And I'm like,
like, so they did a trick play, a 2-point conversion, an onside, things that almost never. What they got? Their kicker was the first kicker to ever throw a touchdown pass in playoff history.
wait,
why?
wait, no. But see, I knew this was going downhill when they started I have the NFL app on my phone, so I knew it was going downhill because like all the way through they'd just been showing the highlights the whole game. When they got to the last 2 minutes and that stuff started happening, they started cutting to the guys in the locker rooms. So like the ball hits dude in the head and it hits the ground and he's sitting there crying. He's like, if I had just done my job.
Yeah. If you had just been a football player for 5 minutes, it would have worked.
But it wasn't him though. It wasn't the guy who the ball hit. It was the guy who was supposed to be blocking the guy who stopped him from catching the ball. He's like, if I just done my job and kept that guy off him, he would have caught the ball and given him it over. But I was like, oh, this is bad.
It was dude. I almost felt as horrible as when we lost the World Cup. Like when we lost to Germany, like because I had that feeling where I didn't want to live anymore. It was horrible. But then the quarterback from the Seahawks was like, "Yo, God's great. He's good." I'm like, oh, all right. So he had God on his side. But now I want to see them win because we hate the Patriots in my house because they're godless cheaters.
We all hate Patriots.
They are godless cheaters who deflate balls. And the way I was ineligible. I mean, I didn't tell you, but I was. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. They did. I didn't watch that game because I don't watch Patriots games because they're evil. But I heard they did it 3 times in a row.
They did, and they got away with it all 3 times.
So, anyways, I want to see God crush those godless heathens.
Yeah, everybody wanted to see Andrew Luck do it too, but that really didn't happen.
Point is, that was one of the worst things that's happened this year already. Just the first month. But anyways, all right, next thing. Okay, like Naruto, Korra ended. And we're just happy it's over. Are you caught up?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let me just say these 2 things about Korra. 1, thank God it's over because I actually wanted to see a good Avatar and this wasn't it. And 2, I understand the world we live in. I do, and I get that for some reason we're trying to empower everybody. There is nothing in the entire 4 seasons of this show that establishes the last 30 seconds of that show. Nothing.
And I know people like to put gay people in everything. And look, if that is part of your story, fine. But don't just shoehorn it in at the end because, you know, my show sucked. Well, if I put gay people at the end, people will think of the entire series as groundbreaking. No, if you want to have them be gay, then put that in there from season 1 onward. Put some hints in there, or I don't know, be a writer. But don't just say, you know what, they're gay now. I have a problem with that. I hate, like, it's like when Marvel and DC started making gay characters. It's like, either make a character who is gay, or don't have any gay people, but don't just
decide that somebody that's established as whatever
like,
is already.
And if someone comes out as gay, lead up to that. But don't just say, switch, you are now gay. That is not how it works in real life at all.
I don't think.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not a scientist.
I know a few gay people who pretty much told me that they had felt a certain way and had been a certain way most of their lives.
That's called lead up, though.
Yeah,
that's called lead up.
Like, I mean,
I don't even science, but I know that nothing in life just happens like that. So, you know, if you're gonna have Korra and Asami end up together, then you should have been doing that, because the whole time you got that we're best friends vibe.
And we're doing Mako,
right?
By the way,
yeah. And now all of a sudden they're just lesbians and whatever. That was horribly written. I was upset that on so many fronts. But if you're gonna just no lead up, nothing.
Yeah, like we're not upset about the lesbians. You know, like I love lesbians.
Everyone does. But
just tell me, you know, like 4 episodes before, like when they first saw each other, I've missed you so much, and let them hug a little bit longer than normal.
Right?
You know, just something.
But no,
just
wait to the last 30 seconds. Hey, we're at a party. You want to go on a trip to the spirit world and kiss? Cool. What? That's okay. Anyways, yeah, we're just glad it's over. Unfortunately, it looks like this might be the end of the Avatar franchise animated. But I'm pretty sure with all the fame they've gotten from the lesbian kiss, they're probably going to get another one, or the almost kiss. But they wanted them to kiss, but they thought that might pushing it too far.
Yeah, no, I read the interview.
Yeah. So,
but you know, like, if you do another Avatar, then don't try to give me a new Avatar. Start from Juan, and just work your way. Oh, by the way, did you know that that Juan was played by Glenn? Okay, anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but then, how'd he die though? Because Glenn is immortal.
Right? So anyway, but yeah, like, just start from Avatar 1, choose some interesting avatars all the way up, and then answer some freaking questions about Aang.
Right? Or just give a show about Kyoshi and where she kills people all the time. Like,
yeah, right? Because Kyoshi was bomb.
Yeah, nothing that happened to Korra would happen to Kyoshi.
No.
None of it.
Kyoshi would have walked in.
Things happened to Aang would never happen to Kyoshi.
Yeah, but Aang had the excuse of not having training.
Right, and also being told his whole life not to kill. But, like, Ozai would have been like, I have something in common. She'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to just open the earth up real quick. I'm just going to put you in there. I'm going to cover it up. And then we're all going to go about our lives as normal. And then he would do nothing about it.
And that one episode where Aang is on trial is still my favorite episode. I killed Chang the Conqueror.
And then leaves. And Aang's like, what happened? You know, what I miss?
You kind of confessed. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Kyoshi. Like, yeah, I killed him. Yeah, he's dead. But anyways, though, so yeah, we're happy Avatar is over. It was disappointing. Next on the list, and this one I think we will all agree with, Michael Bay not directing Transformers 5.
Yes. Okay. Now I understand that the Transformers movies made $1 billion each,
but that's only because people like Optimus Prime.
That really is it. I mean, we love Transformers, and so even he can only screw it up so much. You know, big robots that turn into cars. That's still in there. Where did he
get jets from in his feet? And where was he flying to? He knew nothing about where they were.
Why was he still on the planet? He was being hunted.
Why do you let Grimlock, mindless Grimlock, and the other Dinobots just walk off into China? That's so irresponsible. They're gonna kill so many people.
Have a voiceover on the ship of the ship saying when Mark Wahlberg picks up this sword, Minicon weapon activated, and suddenly this weapon makes sense.
But even still, though, why would it react to a human?
Why does it give him super strength?
How is the dude in the beginning not dead when Optimus pimp slaps him? He's like, I hate humans. And he's like, I'm good. I'm just gonna stand right back up because it wasn't just metal that hit me.
Why does the bad guy Transformer need to blow up the bridge?
For no reason. It's so. Why is that guy's or why is his daughter's boyfriend still allowed to live at the end of the movie? He did nothing except for mock the father for no reason, sleep with his underage daughter, and then run away the moment trouble happened.
Yeah, like, give us the weapon. Okay, clink.
Basically, we're just glad Michael Bay is just not going to be involved with it. I don't know if he's going to be producing it, but as long as it's not
the problem. They're still going with the same universe, so there's a lot of continuity problems that they're going to have to fix, and we're going to talk about something like that a little bit later also.
Yeah.
There's a lot of continuity problems that they're going to have to fix here. I don't know that you can fix it. I think you almost have to run with the mess you've got, or reset the whole thing and start over.
Which they can do. I mean, he's Robot Jesus. He can do anything.
Yeah, it's true.
But so yeah, that's another thing. Now this one is for me and my other fans out there. Gundam Build Fighters. Now you're not a Gundam fan, so the entire thing was lost on you. But Gundam Build Fighters has reignited Gundam model kits in America and the rest of the world. It's been awesome. The show was good. The model kits are amazing.
I've seen the show.
Barnes and Noble is selling Gundams again. So is Walmart. If you're not aware, it's
a decent show.
It's an amazing show. They make model kits. They make Gundam model kits and they fight each other for money.
It's a decent show.
It's an amazing show. It's like one of the greatest shows ever.
Like, to me, it would be more awesome if, like, you know, the model kits came to life and then formed around the guy and turned him into a robot. We should make a
show like that.
Show like that. Yeah.
Okay, we copyright that. Don't take it. but yeah, Gundam Build Fighters has been amazing. Like I showed you here, I have Gundam kits here. I'm gonna be building more and showing more. So, and I've gotten some requests from you guys about doing Gundam Breaker 2 footage. I'm gonna be putting some up hopefully today. Don't count on it, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, Gundam Build Fighters and Gundam in general, except for G-Reco, have been doing really well. G-Reco's horrible though. Don't watch it. I mean, you probably weren't going to. If you ever thought about it, like you were like if you have a choice between staring at a wall for 3 years or watching one episode of G-Reco, choose the wall. You will learn and grow from it.
Okay then.
Yeah. But yeah, Gundam Build Fighters. Next, Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Awesome movie.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I love superhero movies, but I just like good movies.
Yeah.
And Captain America
was
a great movie. Like, if you did Captain America out and this was just a James Bond movie, this is still a great freaking movie.
Yeah. And I loved how they had the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. be the beginning to the movie. Because I love the scene where Bucky walks out and then shoots that thing into the car and just turns to the side as the car explodes past him. That scene was amazing.
Still my favorite is still the elevator though.
Oh,
you know, everybody gets down, the door closes, and he goes, "Before we start, would anybody like to get off?"
I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm illegal. I was just going up to the bathroom. I have nothing to do with this." You know, he's just like he gave him a chance, and then they didn't take it, and then he murdered all of them.
Yeah, and then okay, now I will admit this. When I saw him jump out the window onto the shield, okay, now I know what vibranium does. It absorbs kinetic energy and everything. I've never considered doing that.
Yeah, it makes sense because all the forces that would hurt you were absorbed by the shield.
Yeah. And that never crossed my mind to do before. So whoever thought that up, whoever wrote that, that was a great scene. You wrote a great scene.
Because usually in comics, they would just have him jump up and land on his feet and be like, "I'm fine."
Yeah, or like maybe roll or something.
Yeah, which is not... He's possible. He's not a superhuman. He's a peak human. You know? But yeah, it was a great movie. Falcon was done extremely well because I
hated Falcon.
My fear was that he was going to be red and white spandex Falcon from the 70s.
Yeah. See, my problem with the Falcon has always been the same thing, which is that he's not useful.
Yeah.
Actually, his bird is more useful.
And does he have powers or does he just?
No, he just flies.
But see, that never made sense though with his wings. That never made sense. I can just go, "Oh, look, I'm flying, I'm a bird."
Well, there's like a jetpack in there, but I mean, the point is, he's just some black guy who flies. It was like Stan Lee said, "I need a black sidekick."
Here you go. Here's the Falcon.
Yeah, it's Falcon.
But see, I liked how the Falcon, like the word Falcon was the code name for the backpack unit. The guns were cool. He was a competent fighter. He didn't need Captain America to save him every 5 seconds. You know, it was a great, well done character.
Captain America said, "Go do something," and he said, "Okay."
Yeah,
and did it.
Because most times they'd be like, "But why? Why, Captain America? I don't want." And then by the time they do that, then like something's blown up and everyone's dead. You know, so it was really good. It was a great movie.
It was, and with like good characters. I mean, and good characterization. And the fact of the matter is that they took the entire thing, they took the plot, and they said, you know what? We know this is a superhero movie, but we're going to go ahead and make sure the plot follows some kind of order anyway.
Yeah.
We're not going to just depend on the fact that everybody loves Captain America.
And they made it without superhumans.
Yeah.
There were no superhumans in the whole movie.
Which, okay, Tony Stark, why didn't you show up when all this was happening? I'm just saying.
Okay,
yeah,
anyway. That was horrible. That was a bad idea, Tony. But I mean, I love Bucky. I mean, I love when he turned around and like caught the shield, and Cap was like, "Oh,
well, that's never happened before."
Okay, that's weird. That should not happen. And I loved at the end how he was going to the museum and looking at everything. That was kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
But it was a really well done movie, which is DC. Look at that. You should watch that tomorrow.
I mean, look, Man of Steel was okay.
No, it wasn't.
It was okay.
It was not. Outside of fighting, it was not.
But the family,
no son,
standing there,
save the dog. I'm going to die.
No, he didn't save the dog. The dog, he let
dog
Dad
him.
Dad let the dog go. Yeah, so like no. Clark didn't go save the dog. The dog got over there. He just didn't go save his dad with his super speed. I mean, he couldn't fly at that point, but you can't tell me he couldn't have run over there faster than sound, just grabbed his father, and gone
if
somewhere.
He had just tried. Or you know what should have happened is he should have let Clark go out and get the dog, which, by the way...
Makes more sense.
If the dog is trapped in a tornado, you know what that's called? It's called New Dog. But anyways, so he should let Clark go get the dog.
If it's important.
And then, yeah. And when he landed in the tornado, they say it's a freak accident because people survive that kind of crap all the time.
That was exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, just, look, okay, fine. I got thrown a couple of miles, I bounced twice, I'm okay. It happened. I mean, like, look, when the family, when Lana's mom brings her kid over to talk to Clark after Clark pushes the bus up out of the water, what did she say? She was like, no, Jonathan, it was a miracle. This was divine providence. Yeah. No, it was an alien kid pushing a bus out of the water.
But they believed it, though.
But they believed it. So, look, yeah, that was just dumb.
And it's funny, though, when I saw the dog, I'm like, oh, is that super dog? And I'm like, oh no, he's just trapped in the car. He's stupid dog. So, he just goes in there like, can I get out, please? No, okay, I'm gonna die because I'm the dog. Whatever. But it was that. Just watch Marvel's movies, and then Marvel, you watch DC's TV, and then do that.
And then you just cross those over.
Yeah.
And each of you do that, and then give us like awesome movies and awesome TV. Dude, I'm telling you.
I mean, Sony's learning to work with Marvel.
DC has put on 4 shows, and they've got 3 more planned for next year. Marvel is still doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, no, they have Codename Jessica Drew. They have
that's gonna be on Netflix.
They have Power Man's girlfriend getting her own show.
That's gonna be on Netflix.
And then Power Man's getting a show also based on
Netflix.
And then Daredevil,
Netflix.
And then there's gonna be Netflix the show that's kind of too. There's the Netflix Avengers. No, but yeah, no, but because most things are moving towards being.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that, but
it's not on TV. Though,
yeah, like the thing about that being on Netflix is, well, I already paid $280 for my cable, so right. I don't want to have to pay another $8 for Netflix.
Right, but hey, it's at least it's happening. There's that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Next on the list is all of the X-Men movies prior to Days of Future Past being erased.
Praise Jesus. I'm just saying
that was divine providence.
Yeah, because look, we couldn't get the Deadpool movie with what they did to Deadpool. Yeah. Couldn't happen because they screwed him up and then killed him. Well, they didn't really kill him.
Yeah, but he didn't have the same powers though.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
you couldn't get the Deadpool movie. The X-Men movies, you eliminated everybody, but not only that, you did it terribly.
But Cyclops is back though.
Okay, you can't have an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
But you could have an X-Men without Cyclops.
Yeah, you can.
He's still gonna miss. He's still gonna miss.
Yeah, he is. I mean, but we can't. You can't fix everything. Not in one movie.
But the point is, though, they introduced Apocalypse, which I could tell who the Marvel fans were at the end of the movie, because when they saw sand, half the theater was like, "Yeah!" Because we all know sand, Egypt, Apocalypse. Everyone's like, "Okay."
But see, not only that, but then there's people in the background chanting "In Sabana."
Yeah, that always means something to Marvel fans.
Yeah, and like everybody else in there's like,
what? And I was like, oh my god, this is happening. And then I saw him, and then I was like, okay. And then I saw the Four Horsemen. I'm like, it begins. You know? And it would be great is if that was part of the Marvel universe.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, because wasn't Hulk War at one time?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'd be
so
great.
Was Wolverine.
Yeah, except Hulk as War beat Juggernaut, which was awesome.
Yeah, no. The Hulk as War destroyed the Juggernaut.
Yeah, and he stopped him and then chucked him. Yeah, which, like, Juggernaut was probably like, I need to reevaluate my life right now. I just got stopped and chucked in the same motion. What's going on in my life right now? But I love the fact that they raced the movies. I didn't like the fact that they changed the storyline to give Wolverine more importance than he should have had, because in the original storyline, Kitty Pryde goes back in time, and then in this one, and she finds Wolverine back then to help her out, which I think would have been better. But no, they had to give Kitty Pryde a magic time slip power that she does not have to send him back in time. That was stupid. And then they were in some temple for no reason that they never explained.
Oh, and by the way, you could have just created a mutant who had this power.
You really could have. Or had a machine. Or something. But no.
Give Kitty Pryde some magical superpower.
She goes through solid objects. She can't go through time.
Sure she can.
She really
time
can.
is now a solid object.
It's really not, though. Really not. But don't, I'm just glad it's a race.
Uh-huh.
They're starting over.
And now Kitty doesn't have to have her magic time slip power anymore because she didn't need it, so it didn't have to happen. But I'm just saying, make sure Blink still comes back because Blink is awesome. Okay, anyway.
But yeah, so we're just glad it's erased. Let's see. Up next. Now, this one is for our gaming peoples. The Oculus Rift getting bought out by Facebook. Now, most people were upset because, like the Kickstarter people were upset because they didn't feel like they were going to get what they paid for. But I think it was a good thing because it brought, virtual reality to the forefront. Now everyone's coming out with virtual reality.
Well, okay, for me personally, it's a great thing just because I didn't know anybody was trying to come up with virtual reality until that happened. So now everybody knows. So I mean, just like I'm not a humongous gamer. I play sports games mostly. I don't do like the types of games that this would be useful for.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is now, for just a layperson like me, I'm like the guy who goes to see an X-Men movie because his friends told him X-Men is awesome.
Right.
Like, okay, well, I've heard about it, so why not? So yeah, I'll try the Oculus Rift out now because I know what it is now.
I mean, and now we have if you have a Samsung Galaxy 4 like I do, there's the Galaxy Gear VR, which was made by Oculus with Samsung, where you just slip this right in the headset and use it as a screen. Now, when I get it, we'll do a review on it. Because I'm getting it. It's just $200. Which I don't have it right now. But I'm going to get it eventually. But yeah, it's really cool that people know about it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so that was one of the best things for me. And I think for you too. That's the last one. Now, this next one is a bonus one that is just for us. But our entire year was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and a lot of that had to do with you guys, so thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we like more than doubled our subscriber base. We're still small, but we're growing really quickly, and we appreciate it because now when we get really big to like the millions of subscribers, I want you guys to know
you first 500,
you were the best ones. All of you people who are subscribed right now, you are better than everyone else who comes after you. But yeah, it's been a great year. We started our year off last year with going to WonderCon at Small Press. And we went to like 7 more cons, including San Diego Comic-Con and Anime Expo. We did not pay to go to a single con all last year. We were invited everywhere we went.
Yeah.
Thank you to Bandai Namco Games. They got us into Anime Expo, and they paid for a lot of our stuff, and they provided all of our prizes last year, so that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Frederator picked us up on the channel, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, your Gundam store.
Yeah. Robot for Less.
Robot for Less.
Who I went to. I go to the Gundam parties.
Thanks a lot, guys.
But yeah, we appreciate that. They took us to Comic-Con. That was awesome of them. Long Beach Comic-Con invited us to both cons in the year.
Yeah, we've had a lot of great contacts. We've gotten a chance to do the things that we kept telling you we're going to tell you about. We're still in the middle of doing them.
It's almost happening.
It's almost here.
Yeah.
And it's really, really close. And eventually we're going to get a chance to actually tell you what it is.
We had our first group of panels. We did a bunch of panels. We did about how to get into comics, and we did our nerd card game show there. So that was pretty cool.
And we've met you guys.
Yeah. We've met some of you guys at cons, and we want you guys to know, when we meet you at cons and you say things that you like that we do on this show, it's like a surreal experience for us.
Yeah, it's the most amazing thing. I mean, like, I understand how, say, someone like Jennifer Garner, who everybody on the planet wants to talk to, comes up to, and she's like, another one. Okay, look, we're new at this.
Yeah.
So when you guys come up to us, you come talk to us. We'll take pictures with you. We'll sign anything you want. We'll talk to you for as long as there's not something else that we need to do there. And if there's something else we need to do, one of us will move off to the side and keep talking to you while the other one of us takes care of that. Because so we love you guys.
It's so fun.
It's fun. We talk and we enjoy every second.
One woman and her son for like 30 minutes. That was cool.
We put them up on our website.
Right? A couple of our fans who liked Heroes R Us, our comic book, they brought their kids and stuff, and they liked it. I mean, it was just... it's crazy. It's been a good year.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we
don't stop coming to see us.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a fun year for us. Heroes R Us was named one of the top 10 best comic books for kids 2014 indie by Forward Reviews, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And
we've put together some new ideas for some new things that we're getting ready to do. Like last year was awesome. Yeah, it really was.
It was busy as crap.
But it was awesome.
It went by in a blur to the point where when we were trying to come up with things for the list, we were like, what did we do last year?
Yeah, like, we can come up with our own personal top 10.
Right.
But, like this was a little bit of a difficult list because we didn't actually stop long enough
to do
doing
stuff.
Our stuff to do things that everybody else was doing.
I did build, like, 45 model kits, though. That did happen.
I saved a few lives.
Whatever.
I saved a life yesterday.
Whatever. That's whatever. I built Gundam model kits. That's what, at the end of the day, that's what it's really about. No, yeah, he did say some lies though. But no, so it's been a great year. Last year was, and we're looking forward to another great year this year. We're back to our regular schedule. We just got accepted into WonderCon, so we're going to be getting ready for WonderCon, where we're going to be debuting some new comics. Rage of Grisevia, if you pre-ordered that, will be coming out. We're going to be trying something new with our comics for the cons. We're going to be doing the Shonen Jump approach, where it's going to be one book, but with all the current issues of our stuff. So we're going to try that. Hopefully it doesn't go horribly wrong, but should be fun. We're going to be introducing some new series like Raise, which hopefully you can see on the screen right now. So Heretic's coming back.
Heretic is coming back.
Heretic is back, so that should be cool.
We have a good year ahead of us. We have a lot of things happening, dude.
Yeah, we're still tired. We're back from vacation, but we're still tired. Like, obviously, you can tell where I was. I bought a Gundam there, and
I'm still wearing the same shirt I always wear.
He only has like 2 shirts.
I have 5.
Oh, that's right. You have 5. I'm sorry. You have 5 shirts. But yeah, so we're back. We're gonna be doing more Titan stuff. Hopefully, you'll see the Naruto movie. I don't think we're gonna do a Korra roundup because I think you got from this video we weren't impressed. But yeah, Marvel, DC stuff. I don't know if we'll ever get back to reading comics again because we're too busy.
Well, we're gonna read Titan.
Yeah, well,
we're reading Titan.
We're reading Titan. That's about it.
Yeah.
So,
like, we'll talk about Magi on the show.
By the way, if you're not reading or watching it, Akame Got Killed. Read it. I marathoned the series while I was in Florida, and it was amazing.
Oh, what's that?
Akame Got Killed. It's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super cool. Don't read Bleach. Just stop it. I think if we all stop reading Bleach, they'll just put it out to pasture and shoot it in the back of the head.
I stopped reading Bleach. I hadn't read Bleach since Naruto ended.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I read Bleach last night because I didn't have anything else to do.
Right.
Oh God. I shouldn't have done it.
You shouldn't have.
That was the worst hour of my life. I read the whole thing, and I don't know what the hell happened. I'm just saying, I don't have a clue.
How is this one Quincy guy, the first Quincy? How is he all powerful? They're not explaining anything. He's just doing crap and looking cool. Somehow Ichigo, with his brand new power that he's never used, is going to beat him somehow. It just... And then, like,
he has the power to just take stuff.
Yeah, he just does it.
He just takes it.
And then, it doesn't make sense. The whole world feels horrible. The new villains look stupid. There's one, like, with a jaw out to here. Who's like, oh, I'm talking. And it's this... Bleach, Kubo, you did good. And then you got past the first Soul Society arc, and then you were just like, I just don't care. I just really don't. I'm just going to draw some people. I don't need backgrounds. And we're just going to put it up there.
Wait, no. In the last issue, there's one background.
Okay,
I saw it.
I didn't read the last issue.
It was he had the whole Soul Society in shadow. So it was just like a bunch of jagged edges.
Yeah.
And then, like, one person standing over and looking at it. It was awesome.
By the way, last time I checked, Ichigo, Chad, Orihime, and Ganju or whatever are walking towards the final battle. Like, they're like all of them are gonna matter.
Oh yeah, they just got there.
Yeah, what's Orihime? I mean, Orihime's power is amazing, but she doesn't have the delivery system to get there. Like, she can't flash step anymore. Chad, what's he gonna do? Like, really? Why are they
gonna punch things?
Why are they even there though? Why are they even there? Why?
It's bad. It's just a bad comic.
Don't read it.
It's
just not good. I'd rather read One Piece, and we all know how I feel about One Piece. So,
did you really just say that?
I'd rather read One Piece. I really would. That's how bad it's gotten.
Kubo.
I'd rather not watch Gundam Build Fighters than read Bleach. Yeah, that's how bad it is. But that's our list. Top 10 things that we loved in 2014. We're gonna be doing more videos. So yeah, we're back. It feels weird, but we're back. Yep. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being patient. We should be back to a normal schedule now, right?
Maybe next week. Completely normal.
Okay, and then what? Total craziness in February?
Absolutely.
Okay, so February, don't know. March. I have my sister's birthday, my dad's birthday,
my birthday,
his birthday, where we're going somewhere for that. So that's going to be a week where we're just not going to be on here.
We're probably going to film some of that, though.
No, we probably shouldn't, though. Probably shouldn't. We're going to Vegas.
I'm turning 40.
And we're going to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas.
Probably shouldn't bring the camera at all. We should probably disable all the cameras on our phones just to be safe. But, yeah. It's going to be a great year. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we're amazing. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, we've been your host, Kirby Kid.
Black Superman.
See you later, guys.